Good morning, guys. Welcome to Thursday's FRT Gold video. Hope you're all doing well. It's the first video we've actually managed to do for a little while now. As many of you know, I was off last week, and then I think there was a problem with Google Hangouts on Monday. Tuesday, I was up and early to go to glorious Goodwood. Yesterday, I was travelling back from Goodwood. So, yeah, today very much back in the office and back to it. Had an excellent day at Goodwood on Tuesday, by the way. If you haven't ever been to Goodwood, even if it's not to the glorious meeting, then do get along. It really is a stunning course, and yeah, really enjoyed my day there. But that's now gone. We look ahead to today, and it's day 3 of glorious Goodwood today. A really good day, actually. You know, plenty of group races. I think we've got 2 Group 2s and a Group 3 taking place today, which is excellent. Certainly a bit of a treat for a Thursday. And as well as that, there's some decent racing taking place elsewhere today as well. We raced from Galway, from Stratford, and Nottingham, and then at Fosslas and Epsom this evening. So plenty to go through. Remember, if you do have any questions about any of today's races, maybe one we haven't covered in the tips or anything like that, then do feel free to get in touch. You can either join in this Q&A session, and I'll do my best to answer a question for you as soon as possible. If not, you can email joe@freeracingtips.co.uk. You can get in touch via Facebook, as well as facebook.com/groups/FRT Gold. There's plenty of ways for you to get in touch. Please do feel free to do so, whether that's in the next 10 minutes or, you know, at any point throughout the day. No problem whatsoever. So, yeah, we're hoping for a good day today. We had an absolutely outstanding day on Monday. Then just a couple of slightly frustrating ones yesterday. A few too many second place finishes for my liking, and just getting or a few too many horses finishing close but not quite doing it, and hopefully we can turn those seconds or thirds into first place finishes today and do the business. So today we have the premium tip that goes in the 6.25 at Epsom, and it's Silver Ranger, and this is currently at 11 to 10, and that's been back from 11 to 8 this morning. I did recommend this as a 4-point win only bet for today. This horse runs for Richard Hughes and runs for Richard Hannon, sorry, with Richard Hughes, the man on board, and I think should go really well. Was actually second over this course and distance when odds on last time out, so a little bit disappointing that the horse didn't lose his maiden tag, but I think a lot of the time when a horse is well backed in a maiden, is odds on, it's for a reason. It's because connections are clearly confident the horse is going to do something, and you do see so many times a horse that is a beaten favourite in a maiden go in next time out. I think that will happen here. The course and distance form could be vital at a track like Epsom. I think we'll now know his surroundings and should be able to go one more better. I think it's going to be really tough to beat today. Richard Hannon in really good form with his 2-year-olds, as you'd expect. Richard Hughes riding really well. Hopefully he can have a couple of winners at Goodwood today as well to boost his confidence. But yeah, I think the Hughes and Hannon team will strike up a winner here, and the premium tip can do the business in the 6.25 at Epsom. Silver Ranger 11 to 8. That's from 11 to 10. Right, the next best bet for today, that goes in the 3.45 at Goodwood, and it's Miss United at 11 to 4. Now, this horse actually ran a blinder in the Ascot Gold Cup last time out. That's of course over 2 miles and 4 furlongs. That's a Group 1. The horse managed to finish really close in third in the end, and was given a really great ride by, I believe it was Jim Crowley, who's the man on board today. Just, you know, tried to make it a real test of stamina. Went off at a good pace and didn't really fade out too much. Ran an absolute cracker. Back down to 1 mile 6 today, which I don't think is going to be a problem at all, as actually won over this distance at Leopardstown a couple of starts ago, and yeah, that was obviously the last run was a Group 1. This is a Group 3, so certainly a drop in class. And I think Connections might have found a really good race for this horse at the moment. I think Talent's the one to beat, no doubt about that. But the fact Jim Crowley has chosen Miss United ahead of Talent, I believe he'd have had the choice there, could be a really good sign in this one, I think. And yeah, at 11 to 4, I think Miss United is a really good price. I think a horse that could potentially go close in the Group 1, or did go close in the Group 1, is now running in the Group 3. That's a big sign, has all the form and ticks plenty of boxes for this race. Right, the Little Earner, that goes in the 2.05 at Goodwood, the first race of the day there, and it's Astronomous at 7 to 1 right now. This horse has had 3 runs so far, and actually lost his maiden tag last time out, and I think could be really, really well treated in handicap debut today. I think could be coming off a really lenient mark. No doubt that the horse has a bit to improve, but as I say, I think could be a lenient mark. shouldn't, for a horse that's improving all the time, I think might actually handle this quicker ground. You know, the win last time out was on a soft surface, but I don't see any problems that eventually this horse will handle a bit of quick ground. I think we'll try and make this a bit of a stamina test. Perhaps could be right there at the front from the early stages, but not sure. But yeah, I think that could be a wise move. I think just should run really well. Looks, as I said, a horse that's improving all the time, and this looks to be a good race for him. Should actually enjoy the Goodwood course as well. I think it's going to be. I think this might be made to a bit of a test of stamina and attitude right into Astronomus's hand, and I think 7-1 is a really decent price on today's Little Earner. Right, as well as these, we do have the 2 1-point win-only singles. Of course, if you'd like to do a lucky 15, then you can put these two in with the premium tip and the next best bet. But at the moment, it doesn't seem to be. Well, no, it really is working at the moment. Just this system, and until that changes, I think it seems to be going really well. So the two we have today, they both actually go Stratford over jumps, and it's Mulligan's Man in the 245 there at Stratford. Is our first 1-point win-only single. That's at 11-4 from 3-1. Then our second one is Red Solo Cup in the 5 o'clock at Stratford. That's currently around about 3-1. I think if you really hunt, you might just be able to get 7-2 on that horse. So they're today's official tips. Hopefully that you can get on them and they can do the business. A similar day to Monday would be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, really looking forward to today's action. No doubt that the highlight of the day is the Goodwood Cup. You've got horses that competed, a couple of them that competed and ran really well in the Ascot Gold Cup here. You've got Estimate, of course, who was last year's winner. A bit of controversy around the horse, but last year's winner of the Ascot Gold Cup, Estimate, and a really, really close second to Leading Light. Estimate can be backed at 2-1. You've then got Brown Panther, who was the winner of this last year, and then I think it was 4th in the Ascot Gold Cup. That's at around 7-2 right now, Brown Panther. And then it's Cavalryman, can be backed at 11-2. And I actually quite like the look of Cavalryman at 11-2 for this one. If I were to have a bet, I think that's what it would go on. Won a Group 2 over 1 mile and 4 last time out. So this is a step up in trip for the horse. That was at Newmarket, and actually it said it was good to firm ground on that day. But as many of you know, that was at the July meeting, I believe. And this was a real staying test in the end, and that's why the horse won it. It was won by a stayer. And in actual fact, the ground was probably riding on the soft side of good by this point, but it was just that the rain had come down so quickly they hadn't had a chance to get it into the official going. So I think the horse can go really well in this one. Actually, that was the first run in the UK at Newmarket last time out, and should actually come on for that after running in Maydown throughout the winter. Sylvester de Souza on board, who actually, despite a troubled season, has had a decent one when teaming up with Vinceror and the Godolphin horses. He gave Cavalryman a peach last time out. I think he's riding really well at the moment, Sylvester de Souza, and I think he'll give him another good ride. Of course, Estimate and Brown Panther are the ones to beat, and they might even both go off a bit shorter than they are. But for me, I'd have a go on Cavalryman in that race. Right, so that's just about it for today's video, really. We've gone through today's tips, and also given that little tip of Goodwood as well. What I will do is there's a couple more races we haven't covered at Goodwood, and I'm just going to share my thoughts with you on that a little bit later on. That will come out through email and on the Facebook page. Also, don't forget to head to freeracingtips.co.uk/category/big and then -races. There'll be an in-depth preview about that, the Goodwood Cup up, and all of tomorrow's big races as well. Hopefully I'll be able to get the Goodwood Gold Cup one, the Goodwood Cup up by around about midday or so. But yeah, thanks for watching today's video. There'll be another one tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be just as much going on, perhaps even more. I think it's a really, really good day of racing again tomorrow, and then Saturday, of course, is the highlight of Goodwood for many. So yeah, thank you for watching today's video. There'll be one, as I say, once again tomorrow. Let's have a great day of racing. Enjoy another day at Goodwood. If you are going, please feel free to just send me a message, and I can try and get some extra tips to you or something like that. But thank you for watching. Speak to you later, and bye bye.